exactly. Yeah. It's completely different.
I'm glad you're here because that meant nothing to me.
No, it will to the brides. It's a special part of the journey.
Let's finish up with one quick bonus tip. And what would that be for any bride? So in this video, we're going to talk about the 5 things that you should know when you're looking at your wedding dresses, what you need to know when you go and visit someone amazing like Georgina from Gina Lou Bridal. You've been in the wedding industry now for 8-10 years, is it?
Yeah, specialising for 8 years, so yeah.
And if you've seen any of my videos, the first thing I always mention is budget, and that's one of the first things of our 5 things you need to know when choosing your wedding dress, because you need to know how much people can spend, don't you, for a wedding dress?
Absolutely, yeah. It's such an important part of your preparation.
But also, from your point of view, you've got to know what you can work with. You've got to know, you know, if you can just go all out, or you've got to start trimming back on things. Is that right?
Definitely. So our dresses start from about 850 and they go up to about 3,000. So we need to be able to show you what's within budget, and any budget is absolutely fine, but we don't ever want to show you something that is twice your budget, because we don't want you getting upset.
And is there a certain amount of you are going to get what you pay for, or what comes with those high-end dresses?
So to an extent, yes, but also all of the gowns are beautiful.
Yeah.
We tend to find, so it goes on materials, so if you've got a lot more materials, some of our big princess gowns are going to be a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
And also each of the gowns are hand sewn, so every single bead that is on that dress is hand sewn one by one, so that's where some gowns are a lot more expensive. We're there to help you find your dream dress to the budget that's available.
Yeah. So number 2 on our list of 5 things that brides should know before they choose their wedding dress, you'd recommend?
The theme and the inspiration for your wedding.
Right, okay. So when you say that, I guess brides at this point, they'll have their vision of their day, maybe. They'll have their venue booked. Now it's up to you to find what's going to fit with everything, yeah?
Definitely. So we say, once your venue's booked, you've got generally an idea of what your theme's going to be, and that dress needs to not only fit you as a person, but fit your whole day.
So one of my favourite tips for any couple getting married is to sort of visualise the day as a whole, and when they've got that sort of visual image, then they can come to us as suppliers and describe that to you.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Using things like Instagram or Pinterest really helps us to see the same as what they're seeing.
Yeah.
So sometimes people describe something and it can be completely different in our minds to their minds. So coming with pictures really helps us see their inspiration.
Yeah. So they can come in with their iPads or come in with their phones, and you can just scroll through it and go, right, I know what your vision is now. Let's try on these dresses, this, and then maybe chuck in a wild card.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Have you thought about this one? Yeah, definitely. And things like colour themes as well really helps. Some people will do that before they come to us, some people after. But if you are set on a certain colour theme, it's really good to know that beforehand, so that when we're choosing out whether your dress is white, ivory or blush colour, we can really make sure that everything works together.
So number 3 has got to be perhaps working timescale and when to start shopping, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah. We advise you should come to us 12 to 18 months before your wedding day and begin that process.
And I find that interesting that you kind of said that's what you advise, because when brides start off, quite often they'll look at these sort of lists of checklists of you've got to do this at a certain point, do this at a certain point, and I think the important thing is to do your research, find your suppliers, and then say to them, how long is it going to take? So for you, it's 12 to 18 months, isn't it? Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. We can always do your brush orders, but it's a lot more relaxed for you as a bride to have the process of 12 to 18 months. Your dress takes 6 to 9 months to come in, and then alterations aren't rushed at the end. We'll take all the measurements on the day, we'll order it to your size, the dress will come in 6 to 9 months after, and then alterations begin, so our seamstress will then begin to make that dress perfect for your body. So that can take 8 to 12 weeks to perfect that, so it's really important to give plenty of time before the wedding day.
And I guess it's not just one try on, one fit in, it's quite a few adventures.
So it's 2 to 3 dress fittings, and in between those fittings there needs to be enough time for that seamstress to make the alterations. It takes time, definitely.
And hopefully get it all done so it's ready. How soon before the wedding?
We generally say about 2 weeks before, so that it's all steamed and you take that gown away with you, and it's in your care then. Nothing's going to happen before the big day.
Yeah. That must be a great thing when they take a dress home and it is at home with them, and then it's part of the excitement building, isn't it?
Definitely. And it's hanging, and the next time that dress is going to be worn is on their wedding day, so it's a special part of the journey.
Awesome. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the next thing that we should be thinking about? Number 4, the most important thing you should know when choosing your wedding dress
is what to bring with you
to the appointment. Right, okay.
So we would say, first of all, you're not what to bring but who to bring, so your bride tribe.
Bridesmaids? Does it have to be bridesmaids? Doesn't it have to be bridesmaids, does it?
No, not at all. It's people that are going to be honest with you and supportive. So if you fall in love with that gown and you feel amazing in it, they're not going to tell you otherwise.
Yeah, bridesmaids are usually good friends, but then you have other friends who have different qualities, and someone who's genuinely honest and not competitively honest, if that makes sense.
Definitely. And sometimes if there's a couple of you getting married within the same group, for example, if the other bride-to-be is coming with you and they want that sort of gown, they're going to talk you out of that gown, even if it is perfect for you.
Yes, I've heard stories like that. Also, perhaps who might be paying, so maybe mum.
Definitely, if somebody is having an impact in your decision, so if they're paying for the gown, for example, they should come with you if they want to see it.
Yes.
So that if you fall in love with that gown on the day, you are there, you can start the process. The ordering. Accessories,
makeup.
So we, from a hairdressing point of view, I say make sure that your hair looks nice, like it would on your wedding day, and your makeup is similar to how you think you'll have it on the day. For example, if you want to be quite natural looking, go with your hair and makeup in a similar style so that you can see the overall look.
But I guess not too much makeup, because you don't want makeup coming off on dresses or anything like that.
Definitely.
And what to wear?
We advise nude seamless underwear, strapless bra if that makes you feel more comfortable, but all of the gowns have bralettes fitted into them, so you don't have to wear one basically, but whatever you feel most comfortable with. We advise against the all-in-one suits that make everything smooth, because they change your size and your measurements. So we actually say just come in with a normal pair of pants.
I'm glad you're here, because that meant nothing to me.
It will to the brides.
That's good. And anything else that they need?
You could bring shoes with you, but we do have sample shoes that you can try on with the gown to give you that extra bit of height, but you're more than welcome to bring your own if you wanted. And
ultimately, you've done this 100 times, they're going to be with you for a couple of hours. You can help anybody out if they just come straight through the door as they are, I guess.
Definitely, absolutely. And all the gowns fit really well anyway, whether you're prepared underneath or not.
I think that also is part of being a professional supplier, being able to deal with everything and get it all fitting together perfectly.
Absolutely.
So Georgina, what's number 5?
Sizing. So,
okay.
sizing in a bridal boutique is completely different to high street. So we say whatever your size is, leave it at the door and don't think about any of the sizes on our gowns.
Okay, so these dresses, I mean, they're all handmade for a start, so they've all been made from a pattern, haven't they? So basically, the size that they would on the high street is completely, to you, they're just numbers, aren't they? You're going to look at somebody, I mean, you're a professional, when I buy a suit, I go in and the guys look at me and they go, oh, you're 38, so you're going to see a bride and go, right, this.
Yeah, that's exactly how we do. We don't like to tell brides what sample size they're trying on because the size is actually irrelevant. It's there, we take your measurements and your dress is made based on your measurements. So the samples that you try on, those samples are never going to fit anybody. They're either too long or straps are too long. So leave the sizes at the door. Yeah.
Do you ever tell them the size or you just know?
No, we don't like to because it's just a number and it's not a relevant number either.
Yeah, and you don't want them leaving going, oh, I thought it was a size 2.
Yeah, exactly. It's completely different.
Let's finish up with one quick bonus tip. And what would that be for any bride?
Just make it fun.
Okay. Yeah. So as soon as you get someone through the door, you want them just to enjoy themselves for a couple of hours and trying things on, don't you?
Definitely, yeah. Have a break from the wedding planning, and just enjoy themselves.
Because like planning can be stressful, but all the extra bits that come along on the journey is just, that can be the fun stuff that makes wedding planning just so exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Celebrate.
Well, thank you. It's been a really fun morning having a look at wedding dresses, if I say so myself. And I can imagine, as I said, how much fun does go on here. I don't want to maybe think about it.
We're very lucky.
So if people do want to get in touch with you or find where you are, what's your website?
www.GinaLouBridal.com.
And if they want to see lots of pictures of sparkly dresses on your Instagram page,
Gina Lou Bridal.
Excellent. Well, get in touch with Georgina. If you're sort of coming in to Birmingham, stop by this wonderful boutique, say hello. Always willing to chat and give loads of advice as well, aren't you? Because as I said, loads of experience in the wedding industry, and it really does show. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below, and Georgina will probably help answer those as well, because some of this I'm a little bit out my depth, but it's been an absolutely fantastic morning. Thank you for watching and goodbye.